Pero they came alive in set number 2, 29-27 against USD. And what aggressiveness by Lady Powerhouse. After limiting their errors, they really gave USD a run for their money.
That's right. Better teamwork there showed by FEU. Actually, it started with that connection between C and Eulalia, and that started it all. Although they started out slow, they were down, I think, 8-2, something like that, no? But they remained steady there, and the veteran, obviously, talking about Eulalia, led her team, and they were able to win that second set.
And that shows you the kind of confidence that FEU is starting to build in themselves, Used to be they get down on themselves after an error like yung nangyari kay Pasas, but they stayed together, and one way or another, they crawled, they just fought, and they came out on top in set number 2.
What's sad for FEU, because this should have been a 2-0 lead already for 2 sets already for FEU, but since they committed that too many errors there in the first set, USD won that. We were talking about it earlier. But FEU, that's what I was saying earlier, you can actually sense that FEU is hungrier here in this match. You can see some numbers here in terms of attack. FEU receiving better, 18 attacks to 15 for USD. Block pretty much the same in services. Look at the unforced errors of FEU. They had limited themselves to 7, while USD actually committing more in that second set.
This FEU squad really coming together under the tutelage of Kid Santos. Just their 3rd game under him. You're finally seeing some sort of form, some sort of shape in terms of what they're going to look like moving forward into season 75,
That's right. And how Coach Kid, like his method of coaching is he really tries to motivate his players and saying that, okay, this is what we're going to do. Nothing too specific. During the huddle, that's what I got from him. And obviously, it's working for FEU.
And most of the time, na nabanggit mo na rin, yung mga assistants na nagbibigay ng specifics. Pero si Coach Kid, really more of, just asking them what, and challenging each player.
I liked it when he said, kahit imported yung coach nyo, what he's telling his players is, it doesn't matter who's coaching. If you guys won't move, nothing's gonna happen.
2-0 USD in set number 3.
Well, USD on the other hand, they really have to focus in this match. You can sense that they're kind of lost here in the, especially in the first 2 sets. Although again, they won the first set, they're kind of lost. That's not the USD that we all know.
Tunay. Nice pickup by Agno. Here comes Rojas. Lantin with a one-handed pickup. Tunay again. C. Off to Rojas. Rojas has been a major recipient of many C sets. Net violation by USD. First point para sa FEU in set number 3.
Well, Tunay has been committing a lot of those net errors or net violations. That's another one for her. As a blocker, you cannot overextend your hand. You have to adjust. Because the hard part about it is now, because they allow that you can touch the net. A lot of players, they really just, go for it, whether or not they touch it. But sometimes if it affects the play, then the referees will call it. So stay away from the net na lang.
as a general rule of thumb, diba? Tunay. Oh, nice idea, but a pancake saved by Giselle C. Beautiful. And converted by Vargas into a point.
That's right.
Wow.
Credit to Giselle C. for that.
How often do you see stuff like that? I mean, amazing. That's what you call a pancake save. Putting your hand underneath the ball. Basta hindi tumama sa lupa or sa paraflex yung bola, it's still good to play.
Really,
2-all.
Really dove for that.
Free ball para sa, di na umabot from Tunay. That's a problem when the second touch comes from a libero. Kailangan mo hintayin bumaba yung bola below, the tape of the net. Kasi if you hit it above, then obviously the officials will call a violation. And hinintay, natagalan yung paghintay ni Tunay. And she could not calculate the proper height for that. Lamang na FEU ng isa. 3-2, set number 3.
Well, again, UST in this set, struggling to find form.
They had a momentary lead, pero yun nga, tama yung nasabi mo na rin. They failed to really be consistent and just keep on moving along. They keep on, you know, one step forward, two steps back and all that. Kaya nakakahabol ang kalaban. 3-all here in set 3.
Oh, a rare setting error there by C. But you're right, no? Like, in that second set, I remember in the first part of that, we were saying, oh, UST has come alive. They have been implementing plays, receiving better. But then towards the end, there you go again. You said nga, 2 steps back.
And ito, that adds to that service error by the veteran Micah Ortiz. 4-all, set number 3.
Coach Oji Mamon still staying with this first 6. People were expecting him to put Maru back into the first 6, but he's confident with this 6, and he's going with that.
Lantin sets it up. Here comes Tunay. Agno has had the number of Tunay for a little bit of a while already. Check ball. Check ball. Ang tinawag ng linesman. So bola or point para sa FEU. 5-4. There was a momentary lapse by the first referee na ibigay niya yung point sa UST. Pero yun, by a finger.
Yeah.
Then reklamo si Coach Santos. Let's go to Judy Sarrell.
It was an intense end of second set for the Lady Tamaraws. All of them, including the coaching staff, smiled because of relief. Before the set started, Remy Palma talked to her teammates about not giving up this game. Sabi niya, tuloy-tuloy pa natin, walang bibitaw. On the other hand, Coach Brian wants the team to focus on this set and not relax. Sabi niya, crucial ang third set. Ayusin natin, kaya natin to, Eric.
Thank you, Judy. You're you know, impressed about Remy Palma.
Yep.
Freshman pa lang.
Oh,
She really puts her voice out there and talks to her teammates on what to do on the floor.
But somebody got, you know, it doesn't matter what age you are, because sometimes you always look to the seniors to be the people who verbally or vocally lead the team. But it really doesn't matter if you're more the person who likes to talk and analyze the situation better, then say something, which is a good sign for Coach Kim.
Yeah, you know, a leader, a budding leader in Remy Palma. Service ace para sa Uste, and we're tied at 6-all here in set number 3. 1 set apiece for UST and FEU. A grind out game. This is the final game of the first round of eliminations on what has turned out to be a very rainy Sunday afternoon.
But yeah, you know, these two squads are really evenly matched. You know, look at the score.
Exactly.
1-1, 6-6.
Well, right now 7-6 on that point by FEU as we check in with Tina Marasigan.
Coach Oji is a bit frustrated from that performance of the Tigresses back in second set because he observed that the distance of the ball from the FEU side when it reached the above the net is not that high kaya gusto ni Coach na mag-exert pa sila ng effort to adjust and block. Also, Coach Oji wanted them to avoid kneeling to receive the ball well. Ang biro niya, knee pads ang nasa tuhod nila at hindi suelas. I'll get back to you later on after this timeout, Eric.